When you think about the Holocaust, you think in black and white, right? All right, well, there's a reason for that. There was color film back then, but when the U.S. Third Army photographers went into the concentration camps, they made the artistic choice of shooting what they saw in black and white as a way of most effectively conveying the despair and the tragedy that they found there. So what does that tell us? It tells us that there are dimensions to tragedy that we don't always see. Let me give you an example from the book. I interviewed 100 people for Unstoppable, and they all talked about Siggi Wilsig's love of life and his crazy sense of humor. I've written maybe a dozen biographies of Holocaust survivors, but this story, I've never laughed so much, and I've never laughed so hard. Siggi was hysterical. He would get so thrilled over having survived, over having done well coming to America, that he would make jokes and he would laugh and he would imitate Nazis going Heil Hitler. And sure, he suffered the nightmares and the stress and the depression, just like all Holocaust survivors did. But he lived his life to the full. He didn't see himself as a victim, and he never lost faith in the goodness of life. I want to tell you this story. This was his first airplane ride after liberation, and it was a rainy day, and the plane took off and broke through the clouds. On the other side of the darkness was this bright, beautiful, sunshiny day. And Siggi says, in that moment, the Almighty was reminding me that life is good. He was saying, don't despair. Sometimes a dark cloud like Hitler gets between us, but I'm still here. I'm still here, and life is good. That was Siggi. He fought the darkness, and he won.